I am Jimi, Adeboye, Solanke, Omo Esther and Alfred Solanke, alias or aka Jimi Solanke.
Welcome to another episode of the Nigerian Theatre Witnesses to History, brought to you by the Tunde Laniyan podcast. Today is a bit different. When we were going to start the Nigerian Theatre Witnesses to History, we planned on speaking with one of the great contributors to the Nigerian theatre, Mr. Bayo Odune, whereas he was supposed to be one of the earliest people for us to speak with so that we could record his experiences and bring that to you on the podcast. Sadly, he passed away not long after we made that decision. Today again, we are focusing on another giant in the Nigerian theatre, one of the witnesses that we have looked forward to bring to you. And whereas Professor Segun Ojewi, who we had spoken with some of the episodes of the Nigerian Theatre Witnesses to History, had interviewed him, but unfortunately before we got to putting him on as a witness, he also passed on. But notwithstanding, we were determined to also bring to you this legendary actor, legendary dancer, legendary singer, a performer on film, stage, television, and radio, a singer, Jimi Solanke. Whereas he passed on, the program of activities for his final departure started, and one of it was held at the Wole Soyinka Arts Theatre at the University of Ibadan on April 3rd. And that's where we are starting. This is a man, this was a man, we have to say now was, who has bestrode the theatre industry for nearly 65 years. And we commiserate with his family and with the theatre industry. But relax, let's look at things that were brought to you by performers, poets, students and professionals who gathered together at the Wole Soyinka Arts Theatre. And you will also have a snippet of what will come later in other episodes about Jimi Solanke and his experience on the Nigerian theatre in his lifetime.
I'm standing beside a great man. Though dead, his memories still lingers on. A great singer, poet, storyteller, a man of all ages who knew art, created art, and left art. Talk about Jimi Solanke. That irú ẹ̀ ó di ọ̀run alákè wàá sùn rè ó ti dájú ó jẹ́ jí sùn rè ó dẹ̀ ti fi ọwọ́ tó dá sílẹ̀ àpọ̀lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ tá à ń ṣe ẹ̀ tá à ń wò ṣe ẹ̀ tá a lè máa rí ṣe ẹ̀ ṣe púpọ̀.
When did you first know or hear about Jimi Solanke?
I think that was around 1966 when 64, 66, the Children's Theatre, WNTV, Ibadan Playhouse. He used to come with Pox guitar to sing songs. Those folkloric songs he sang till he died. And I'm happy I knew him. Happy you gained something from him, and I'm happy to remember him. Always happy to remember him. There are two of them like that.
Right. Who is the other one? Milan.
And everyone said, and if you've seen this, you know that we love you. We know you miss one of your pupils, who's Jimi Solanke, but God has spared your life to see more glorious days. Thank you.
And I want to ask you, before you go, you also shared that stage. You were on that stage, the Wole Soyinka Theatre stage. Jimi Solanke made his name on that stage. How does it feel, having shared that kind of stage?
Yes, when I turned 65, so a couple of years ago, I had something in mind to bring Uncle Tunji, Uncle Jimi back on stage, because this was where I was also trained and they trained me. And he came for that session, which I just wanted to call a session in the theatre, and particularly because the leader of the gang, Wole Soyinka, the theatre was being renamed after him. So Uncle Jimi came, and it was such a nostalgic memory, and the video, the clips by Adieu, Sarah, and all the songs he sang there are there for you to see on the YouTube. It's not a sad loss, but it's a great loss. Thank you.
When the world unravels before you, and even your dreams are crumbling stones, when everything you dare to touch is set on fire, and all around you is ash and smoke, remember this. Rock bottom is a perfect place for rebuilding. Remember, you're your mother's daughter. Your grandmother's answered prayers. A old bloodline of women who bend in response to raging winds. There is nothing broken here. Nothing damaged or discarded. Every sky is a badge of honor. Every misstep, a victory dance waiting to happen. You are a woman becoming, learning the complicated language of forgiveness, the intricate lessons of the universe. Loving yourself without shame is the most important thing you will ever have to fight for. Thank you.
We received a tribute all the way from Brazil, and it's addressed to this Ibadan gathering, and I think I should read it to Jimi Solanke from Rio de Janeiro. We have wanted to bring you here to gladden the hearts of Brazilians with your incomparable energy. You will be joining some of us who knew you, like Adieu do Nascimento, who made their passage earlier. May your light keep on shining, as we know it does from Ibadan this day. Greetings to all who celebrate Jimi Solanke's spirit today. We are with you. As tribute to Uncle Jimi Solanke by Dr. Elisa Larkin Nascimento, our spouse to late Professor Senator Adieu, who was a total artist himself, painter, dramatist, and senator of the Federative Republic of Brazil and president of Adieu. So I hope she's watching us via Zoom now, and she can hear that we have delivered a message, a goodwill message to you. Thank you very much.
Jimi Solanke. I met him first time in 1988 when he came to Ife. Then we were at Unife company at that time. And I've heard so much about him before then. So the joy of meeting somebody I've heard so much about and then being on the same stage with him at Ife, really it was overwhelming. And since then, there has been a mentor to me in particular. I've played with him, I've acted with him on stage at Ife, I've played with his band, we've recorded together on the NTA television. I've gained so much from his experience, from what he released to the society. It's a big loss to us, the young ones, and to upcoming artists. But I thank God that his work lives after him. He left a lot of legacy. A lot of works that a lot of us can continue to learn from. It's a great, very, very study, but I thank God for all the same that we are celebrating today, and we continue to celebrate it.
I met Uncle Jimi either maybe 1970 or 1971. The night he performed the role of Oba Oborawe in Oborawe Nobaisi by Olaruti. I was on holiday from my secondary school. I was at the show took place at the local art center in our big area, Road, in Ilefe. I followed my father to see the show, and it was a beautiful show. I can say categorically that I never saw an actor with such huge stage presence. As he was being made up, you could feel the aura, the vibes around his personality. So when it was time for him to appear on stage, his first step, you would notice the excitement in Professor Larutri, the director of the show, as he leapt and said, yes, Jimi had made it. Jimi had made it. Obviously, for whatever reason, anticipated some problem. He must have anticipated some problem. But the moment Jimi made his first statement on set, Professor Olaruti jumped up and said, yes, Jimi had made it. And it now happened, either as a result of that attraction and other circumstances of life, got me so close, so close to Uncle Jimi that I'm so proud of the relationship. I'm so proud that if there was going to be a meeting in heaven, if Uncle Jimi and I met, he would recognize me, because he would pick me up in the crowd. We had projects and productions together, film, television, live performances, and I never ceased to admire him. And I always tell people, Uncle Jimi played as hard as he worked. He played hard, he worked hard. And I recall a particular instance. Incidentally, 4 of us were present on that occasion, and I'm the only one that still enjoyed the grace to be on this side of the Great Divide out of the 4 of us. Uncle Jimi himself, another creative artist, a visual artist, and a photographer of repute and theatre production person, Rufus Onishayo. We were in Lagos where it was during the shooting of a film, The Songbird by Moyo Kudipe. Uncle Jimi played the lead role of The Songbird. It was the story of a musician, and Uncle Jimi was cast as the lead character. So we're coming from Natal. At about 2 a.m., 1 a.m., Nigeria was very safe there. And this police patrol van just parked beside us. I said, yes, good evening. Where are you people coming from? Uncle Jimi said, you should have asked us who we are before asking where we are coming from. I said, okay, who are you? I am Jimi Solanke. The policeman said, this is the man when they talk for television, when they tell children stories. So, I like the man there. That was how the people gave us, they asked us to enter their vehicle, and they went to drop us out.
Well, Uncle Jimi Solanke is so less perfect. Was a mentor. In fact, it was a case study when I was undergraduate at the University of Lagos. My final year project, I went to interview him. He said, no, they will disturb us here. Let's go somewhere very comfortable. And behold, we went to the beer parlor. He said, give me 1 bottle. Do you drink? I said, no, I don't drink. Okay, give me 1 bottle. And then the interview started. Actually, want to wish family, friends, where they are. Jimi Solanke is a great artist.
Legends don't come better than this. We live what we can justifiably say it's a great life. I won't say what, but his life is still very much with us. Uncle Jimi was a generalist in his field. He was a commander of space. He's one man, one singular person who threatens space. And it is not by size, it is by inflection. When he expresses, theater shook. And when he departed this world, our world is shaking too. We will remember him for a long, long time. We do not have a choice. He is too huge a personality. He has etched himself deeply into the annals of history. May he find peace and rest where he is. There are bottles of Gouda there. May he have access to those 2 hot bottles of Gouda every morning.
He was a great man. And I want to quickly collect one of his performances that I watched many years back, I think in the late 70s. There was this play, I think that Divorce, which was shown at National Theatre for about 2 weeks or so. It was live stage play, and it ran for about two weeks. I remember very well. And I had to, yes, I watched one of the, I was there on one of the days, Solanke was the lead character in that play, It was fantastic. Fantastic. And you see, He's a man of many parts. A singer, a poet, a dramatist of measurable value and standard. You know, someone that we cannot stop celebrating. I wish he's still with us.
Performers, students and professionals bidding the legendary Jimi Solanke farewell on a stage where he started out his impactful theater career. Now the final journey has started. But like I said at the beginning, it's also the beginning of the episodes that we will be showing you on the Nigerian Theatre Witnesses to History that Professor Segun Ojewoye recorded with him months ago. And we'll be bringing that in a couple of episodes, so that you can meet this giant, enjoy his recollection as a witness in the Nigerian theatre. And so until next week, when we return again with another edition, say bye for now.